All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Cozy little
This
place.
isn't exactly up. I suppose I'd rather be here. Wonder what we're up against here. It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look. Don't get yourself killed.
Here we are. It begins. I fear for what is to come. Isran had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look. Fight bravely, friend.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Keep your eyes open.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
Be on your... Only what Back in the Second Era, the Jarl of Riften had a son. Wound up turning into a vampire. The Jarl, unable to kill his own son. Their job was to keep the Jarl's son contained with... They were eventually forced to put him down. The Jarl banished them from the... Fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue that mission. Soreen needs help. Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Keep your eyes open. With all my preparations, we can't be too careful.
You probably weren't expecting to see me. You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
Come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed.
Le Khajiit surveille vos arrières.
Be on your guard at all times. This Originally, I'm trying to put it to good use. Stay alert. Even with all my preparations, we can't be too careful. The monsters could
Vous nous emmenez dans une région chaude, j'espère.
Je suis sur vos talons. Il vous faut quelque chose? D'accord. D'accord.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Why? Because of that story about the prophecy, about some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that? Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us... Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before I... You know. The College of Winter... The wizards know about all kinds... Actually, now that I think of it, I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Oui. Battez-vous bien.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used. I can certainly try. Here's everything I have. I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. And I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifact. But as luck would have it, I've... So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me? I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone who's really prepared.
Well, if you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared. Take these. It's no war maidens, but I've got a decent supply. Good luck.
Aimeriez-vous vous entraîner au tir d'élite?
Vous avez besoin d'argent? J'ai peut-être quelques... Eh bien, moi qui cherchais cette petite beauté, si par hasard vous remettez la main sur ce genre de babiole, n'hésitez pas à me l'apporter. Je vous en donnerai un bon prix. Par les 8. Vous avez réussi à mettre la main dessus. Voilà qui vaut davantage seul que tout le butin d'une bande de voleurs. Je m'occupe des... Si vous préférez les effractions, allez voir Vex.
Vous voulez quelques septimes? J'ai juste... Je m'occupe des... Si ce genre de choses ne vous intéresse pas, parlez à Delvin. Il s'occupe des
Bienvenue dans
boulots
notre
plus
petite
directs.
famille. Je suis... Si vous cherchez... J'ai de l'or et des marchandises. Nous allons bien trouver un arrangement. Si vous voulez bien m'excuser...
Pourquoi tant d'empressement?
Arrêtez, au voleur!
Sale vermine.
Arrêtez, au voleur! Un garde pourrait devenir nerveux en voyant un homme après. J'ai l'arme au sol.
Qui est là? Ici.
Rien du tout.
Vermine.
Attendez, je vous connais. La seule erreur que je vois ici, c'est vous. Pour vos crimes commis contre Bord-de-Ciel et ses habitants, vous passerez devant la justice du Jarl. Très bien, je vais confisquer toutes les marchandises volées que vous portez.
Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge.
Dans ce cas, je m'en vais. Qui est là?
Thank the Divines for it. I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dex, these vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably you do? All right then, enough mysteries. You have an Elder Scroll. If my knowledge of history serves me, I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
My trip to Skyrim has begun. Ah, my rescuer! It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, "Among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one." The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexian, he said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. You know, I hoped that if he saw me, he might... But I guess I don't really factor in. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just... a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually had... The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me it. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out... Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father... Any ideas? Wait. There's a courtyard in the castle. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too... Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is... I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look. True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. Don't let me stand in your way, then. I'll be at the dock whenever you're ready. I'm ready if you are.
Attention!
I knew it would come to this one day. I heard a lot of... Only thing that stood out. The moth priest can stay here for now. As for the vampire... I still don't... trust it.